Oh
You ever been so like high that you don't even realize you're high?
Sounds like you've been
yeah.
smoking on
Like
something.
you're just like, like
Dude,
bro,
100.
you're just like,
What was I saying?
Couchlock, you are now listening to Couchlock News.
dude, I'm stoned.
Couchlock News.
We have to take another hit.
Oh my god, no way.
3, 2, 1. Yo, what's up, guys? Today it is episode. I already don't even know the episode number.
11.
So it's an episode. I'm here. Zach's here. Chase is not here. He's actually on vacation, but we do have our guest, Insulin Junkie. Want to go ahead and introduce yourself, man? And I didn't even notice our man's best friend in the background.
Yeah, Titan's back there too.
Titan.
What's up, guys? I'm Insulin Junkie. I got a YouTube channel. You can check it out. Instagram, type 1 diabetic. I smoke, and so here I am.
So let's start with a fun thing we do on here. Like, what is your first experience with smoking? Like, where did you start smoking weed at? Like,
Oh man, that's a tough one for me. All right, so the very first time I smoked, I was actually 15, and I was in a group home up in Western Maryland, Garrett County, and this one kid brought back some weed from Baltimore one weekend. And we smoked.
Oh wow.
I was blitz, but my first time like smoking and like really getting to smoke, I was like right after that. I think I was like 16. I came back, and I went through foster homes and stuff. So I was with one of my foster parents, and I got stoned with my buddy and came back. And man, they knew I was stoned. I went straight upstairs, and I was like, I'm just gonna go to sleep. And they were like downstairs talking about me. I could hear it. I was blitzed out of my mind. Oh, you know, the first time you smoke, man, it just does you in every time.
That's crazy.
that's so funny. It sounds like some pretty typical. Man, it sounds like a TV show.
So did you grow up in New England area? You said they came from where? Boston, Massachusetts, or something like that?
No, so I'm from Maryland. I was actually I'm from Southern Maryland, St. Mary's County, but I was living in Garrett County, Western Maryland at the time. And like, it was a group home. So it was like all these guys I was from St. Mary's, and the other cats were from Baltimore. So one of the dudes went home on the weekend and brought back a bag of weed. And I was just like, I didn't know what it was. I didn't know anything about it. Like, we smoked it out of a soda can.
I was about to say, how did you smoke? That's how I smoked my first time, was actually a soda can.
Yup.
Arizona tea can, actually, to be specific.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
That's
I fuck
funny.
with that.
Yeah, man.
So, sorry, sip my tea now.
Cottonmouth, huh?
Yeah, a little bit. So let's get into it. So Insulin Junkie, where did that come from? I mean, obviously like diabetes, but like, where did the name come from? Because I fuck with it. That's where I first was just scrolling Instagram, and I was like, that's funny as fuck. Like, that's kind of cool. Like, I really fuck with like that as like a concept.
It's
So,
catchy,
like,
right?
yeah, it is.
Well, my name's Nick, but I guess for the greater part of the last year, I've been, started this Insulin Junkie thing. I'm a type 1 diabetic, and
For people who may not know, which one is that? Type 1 versus type 2?
so type 1 is mostly the one you're born with, like juvenile diabetes.
Okay.
A lot of people find out when they're kids. I found out later in life. I found out on my 26th birthday. Happy birthday to me. So it's been
Wow.
10 years now. So like, I'm on an insulin pump. And check out my insulin pump. It's got fucking donuts all over it.
Nice.
That's sick.
IDEX holster. Yeah, man. It's so type 1 is mostly juvenile. It's in a hereditary. It's nothing that I did. My pancreas just gave out.
Right.
Type 2 is mostly elderly and obese people. As you can tell, I'm not anything.
Yeah, you're a pretty fit guy.
I try to take care of myself, man. I wasn't always like that. I mean, I've always been skinny, but I've never been like in shape like I am now. Even in the military, I wasn't even in the best shape. Done a lot of drugs and drinking in the past, but all I do is smoke weed now, and that's the only thing that helps. I try to put good in. I don't need bad stuff in my body. Diabetes is hard enough.
So you were also in the military, correct? You said?
Yeah. So I was in the military. I was in the Army from 18 to 21. And I didn't find out till I got out of the military. So it's like some people wonder where it comes from. Like there's a lot of vaccines they give you in the military. I went over to South Korea, went overseas, and they pump you up full of vaccines. And that's like, to me, the only other thing might be from like hormones, like stuff we eat, but I don't know where the diabetes came from, man. It's just came out of nowhere, but it's changed my life. It's humbled me. It's definitely let me take better care of myself and motivate myself and help other people.
Right.
So, go ahead, Zach.
I was basically going to say, my uncle actually has it, and we know a lot of our friends have it as well. And is it hard to come by, or is it expensive for you? Like, what? I know there's been a lot of debate about that.
So yeah, what
and I'm
exactly
just
can you
curious.
explain? Like, what diabetes is? Like, I know it's a deficiency, and like what insulin is, and like the role it plays. in your
Right.
life.
So I guess first off, your pancreas produces insulin in your body, and insulin fights carbs. Like anything you eat that has carbs in it. So like if I look at a nutrition label, I don't look at sugars, I look at total carbs, because all those sugars break down into carbs.
Okay.
And your body can't fight that. So it stays in your blood, and your blood sugar goes up without any insulin. So if my sugar's too high, like I'm drinking this fucking milkshake right now, excuse my language, drinking this
There you go.
milkshake, I have to take insulin for it, because if I don't, my sugar will go through the roof, and that causes complications throughout your body. I mean, so many complications can begin to start. But if I need sugar, like if I have too much insulin, you know, my starts to drop, then I have to take sugar, or else I could pass out if it goes so low. But I've never passed out. I always stay on top of it.
So you said you didn't know till you're 26.
Yeah, I found out when I was 26. So I lived 26 years without it.
So how did you like? Was there symptoms that entire time, or was it kind of just like a?
Like
So
a
like a
routine
month-
check, and they said, "Oh, look what."
Was about like, I want to say like 2 months, like a 2-month period, maybe 3-month period, where actually the last month, maybe like a good solid month, I was super thirsty, like overly thirsty. Like I'm talking about I would down Gatorade, water, piss it right back out, be super thirsty, and wonder why I'm feeling fatigued.
Right.
And I woke up on my birthday, January 3rd, took a protein shake, looked at the clock on the wall, and I couldn't even see it. It was blurry. And I was like, I started to talk to my roommate, and I was stuttering. I was like all over the place. And I called my mom. She was like, you need to go to the hospital. Went to the hospital. My blood sugar was over 800. 90 and 120.
Wow.
Through the roof, man. And I had to change my life from there. But as it is expensive, not for me, thank God, because a few years ago, after I got out of the military, I was lost for a long time, man. I drank, did drugs, I didn't know what was going on. You know, I had a lot of crazy shit happen to me. But I went and got help, and I got disability through the military, and they pay for my insulin and all my pump and my products and everything. So it's a godsend. I'm grateful, because honestly, if I didn't, I think I'd be dead a few years ago.
Wow. Well, it's good to hear that you got help, definitely. And I guess one of the things that helps you also is marijuana. So was that something you always did, or was it sort of something that you picked up again when you got out?
So look, I mean, I smoked a little bit before I went in, of course, for a few years. And then in the military, I didn't smoke at all. I did a few years in the military. And then when I got out, once I got out, I got a DUI very shortly after I got out. Because I don't know if you know this, but a lot of people in the military drink a lot. Like I have a lot of veteran friends I have one that, you know, passed away from it. Like I just don't drink at all. It's bad. So I got 3 DUIs in 3 years. So after that, I was on probation for about 9 years of my life. And finally, when I got off probation, the weed laws had changed in Maryland. And I got my medical. I started smoking first. I started smoking back up, and it changed my life. And then diabetes hit, and then I got my medical card, and then I was legal to smoke. Like all my stuff's legal now. I was legal in Maryland, and now I'm legal in Florida.
So
And, it changed my life.
so you first got your medical card in Maryland?
Yeah, man. When Maryland first got medically changed, I went to 2 different dispensaries on their like opening day. Like I had my card. It was awesome.
So that's crazy. I was actually just in Maryland like 2 days ago up at the Chesapeake
What
Bay.
part?
Up Chesapeake Bay.
Like Solomon's Island? Or
Near, what's that one military base up there?
Patuxent River?
I don't know. there's a military base that like it's right across from, and literally while I was there, I heard like them shooting stuff off. Like I went crabbing with like my girlfriend's grandfather.
I'm from the Chesapeake Bay, man. I used to go crabbing all the
That's
time. That's why
crazy.
I'm wondering. You probably
Oh,
went
wow.
right where I was at.
That's crazy.
That's
so
cool.
yeah, I was up there, and literally, I can't believe I can't remember the name right now. But we were on the boat, and all of a sudden I just hear like, boom! It sounded like someone like dropped a dumpster like from like 30
Damn.
feet in the sky, and I was like, what was that? And
I'm
he
trying to
goes-
think of the.
He says some girls. It was like a girls' name. It's like it's like what? It was the military base name. But it's like, and I was like, and then I waited till I got home, and I was like, what? Like what was that? And my friends, oh, it's a military base. And then he started telling me how they like test stuff, and there's always like explosions and how.
I'm
like,
trying to
in
think
the
what it's
past-
called. Oh my
Yeah, I
god.
can't remember it. Hold on, Zach. Can you do a little Google search? Can you look up
Yeah.
military base Chesapeake Bay?
Yeah, because I'm
Yeah,
from a
the
town.
crabs up there are awesome. I did a big crab feast.
Dude, I love it. I love blue crabs, man.
Yeah.
Some Old Bay seasoning.
Yeah,
Or
the Old
Estes?
Bay is, huh?
Wait.
Old Bay is crazy popular up there.
Yup. Let me see. Was it a Navy base?
Maybe Army. Maybe I don't. Maybe I could find this quicker than Zach, our supposed.
Yeah, you were there.
Yeah. Don't get me started on Aaron's memory.
Was it
Just
in Bethesda?
Yeah, it was.
Naval Support in Bethesda, Maryland?
Yeah, I think it was Bethesda. Yeah, I think that's
Yeah.
where it was. That sounds really familiar. I will
Yeah.
confirm that later for you guys. But it was just it was cool.
Yeah, man, that's awesome. I haven't been back in a year. I've been here a year officially last month.
So how is I'm grinding up some weed, about to take a fat bong rip.
Oh yeah, I'm ready. I got mine packed.
Nice. Sorry, I should have been more prepared.
so
But no,
you,
my
so
stuff
you,
How was the
pre-ground,
program
bro.
up there? Huh?
I picked up a quarter yesterday from Certera, and it
Mhm.
came pre-ground. It was a
You-
quarter for $50.
Did you fuck with that?
All right, it's not.
It's good for the
I'm,
price. I know True Leaf does that too. For
Yeah.
25 a quarter, so that's good.
I
too.
went all the way. Well, I went to Liberty Health Sciences first because I use like the Leafly app, and I went there, and as soon as I walk in, the sign was like, "We're out of bud," and I looked at them, and I was like, "I should have called you guys. Is that sign right?" They're like, "Yeah, we don't have any else." I drove half an hour to go get it too.
Yeah, that sucks, man. You really gotta play the system good here in Florida.
Yep. It was so
all
much
right.
easier in Maryland. Are you
Maryland?
ready?
Yeah, after this, we'll
Oh,
go into
shit.
what the Maryland med seems right. Like,
yeah.
all right, Zach, you ready?
Oh,
Yeah,
boy.
dude.
You're already.
Oh, you can't even see it. That's crazy. The glass disappeared.
That's funny. All right, cheers, bro. Stay Couchlock, people.
Baddest rip wins. Oh.
You're not gonna see mine.
Oh, you're good. Yeah, blow it outside. That was fatty. He might have you there, Aaron. Sorry.
That was I haven't smoked in like a week, guys. So
All right,
Alright.
good stuff.
yeah, that was big for me though. At least that was.
Man, I took one of those for breakfast. I think that's like my 5th bong rip already this morning.
Yeah,
I don't smoke a lot of
Starting off-
blunts. I
Starting
don't
off
smoke a lot of
Monday, right?
paper, but I take a lot of bong rips, man. I have a
Yeah,
tolerance,
two-
so I feel like
Right.
hit that bong rip, and I'm good for like a few hours sometimes, especially in the morning.
I definitely prefer bong like glass over anything else. Like
Me too. And a lot
a
of
lot
don't
of
fuck with it.
people like joints and like
Mhm.
blunts. And I'm just not a fan of tobacco personally, but
It hurts my throat, man. I used to smoke cigarettes for years, dude. I quit, and it's just like I don't like any extra tobacco or anything.
I just like my weed.
Once-
My weed. Yeah.
Right.
Once in a while, that blunt is like nostalgic for me.
At like a festival, I'll smoke a blunt just because it burns better. But
Yeah, it's more about like the overall experience, not just like the consumption
Check
method.
this out. I'm gonna get something real quick.
Dude, look, was that Titan in the background?
I know. Cece's over
Oh,
there
I
on
wish I
the
could-
couch, but I can't really move my laptop.
You said his name was Titan?
Yeah, Titan.
What is he, a Great Dane? I can't tell.
Yeah, he's a Great Dane. He's a blue merle. So
Absolute
I forgot I
tank.
had this the other day. I went and cleaned it out and I filled it up. Like glass blunt.
Oh, damn. That's sick.
Oh, I've seen those.
Dude, I've
yeah.
actually wanted one of those for like a minute, but I never knew if it was good.
So I like it because you hit it and then you just keep twisting it. And if you don't want to, if you want it to go out, you just don't twist it anymore. And my buddy's like, oh, no, I like blunts because, you just keep hitting them. And I was like, dude, a blunt will go out if you stop hitting it too. And he's like, no, I don't want to have to light my shit back up. I'm like, whatever. This thing is dope and convenient.
Damn, that looks sick. Yeah.
Not that expensive either.
I recently tried one hitters for the first time, which is kind of funny because I know that they're a lot popular with like the old,
little
like
ones?
the one hitters. Like it looks
Yeah.
like a cigarette, like the old ones.
Yeah.
And pack some weed in it, and I recently tried that, and those honestly kind of rip. I mean,
They do.
definitely
When
don't
they're clean.
Like, yeah, I definitely don't like it as much as tube, but it's cool. All right, so what was
Oh, go ahead.
What was Maryland like? What was the cannabis laws like there? And like, what was like? Is it better or worse
The
than
program,
Florida?
yeah.
I want to say I had an easier time. Okay, once it became medically legal there, it was easier to just go in a dispensary and get what I wanted. Never were they out of weed. Florida, they run out of weed down here. It sucks. Like literally run out of weed. There, I've never ran out of weed. Maryland is decriminalized too. DC is recreational.
That's
So
I
literally-
went there. Yeah, I've used
Yeah.
my card there.
Yup, you can use your card there. It's
That's
recreational. There's pop-ups all over. You got to follow them on Instagram.
The thing is, and there's a few, and you can, so like, you can get wrecked there, but the big thing in DC that I found out is that it's a lot of delivery. Like, there's a lot of delivery services, and
Because they're not taxing it. It's
The
not
ways
taxed
the-
like Colorado and Washington.
the ways the laws
Yeah.
work, though, besides like those pop-ups, you can't buy weed in DC unless it is delivered, unless you have your med card. So, like, if you have your med card, you can go to dispensaries, but you
Yeah.
can't if you just go for rec. But
Yeah, nope.
something I read, at least, and I don't know how true this is they have like bookstores where like you go and buy a book and they're like, here's free weed with your book, but the book's
Okay,
like
so-
$60.
Exactly. So look, that's how the pop-up is too.
Yeah.
If you go into a pop-up, you can't buy weed. You buy a sticker or a hat or a band, and we're gonna gift you this amount of weed.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
It's so silly.
That's
So silly.
crazy.
the loophole.
Yeah, I know. It's crazy.
Wow.
But you know what? They need to tax it because then it would be better. You know how much money Colorado, Washington, like how much money
Illinois.
they're bringing in? How much money they're bringing in?
So much.
I don't
Yeah.
know.
That's
I'm just happy
crazy.
it's decriminalized. I don't have to
Right.
peek over my
I always
shoulder
said-
worrying about somebody gonna pop me for having weed. Cops don't care as much anymore. I got pulled
Especially-
over. Look, I got pulled over as soon as I got my weed card in Maryland, and the cop was like, before he left, he's like, by the way, I smell the weed in your car. And I was like, oh, no, look, I got my card. And he was like, oh, no. And I was like, no, you're going to look. I got this card. And he just walked off. He didn't care.
Yeah.
But
I know
it's
Chase
history.
told me an experience where he was literally in the car with his buddy. And I'm not saying that dude was smoking or anything and just happened to smell like weed. But the cop pulled him over and he was like, yo, it smells like weed in here. And Chase was like, oh, sorry, I was just at the dispo. Like, I had my card. And the cop was just like, can I see? And he did. And then he just like left.
Yep.
It's just like times are changing. But there's also like, there's those cops out there who are sticklers still, or just like,
I'm
dick.
still not a fan of cops, bud.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so check this. I got adopted when I was 15. My adopted dad was a retired state trooper. So like the day that I moved into that foster home, the mom was there and my dad wasn't home yet. He comes home in his full uniform. Like I'm talking about like brown
The
round
hat and
drill
everything,
sergeant
yeah.
looking hat. I was shook. I was like, he ended up being a good guy though. He was a cool cop. But I still don't like cops, man. I've been in trouble with the law before. I don't have any drug charges. That's good. It's cool because I think a lot of those people that have weed charges, stupid weed charges from back in the day, I think you can get those off your record now.
Yeah, there's a lot of expungement and good programs out there now dealing with weed laws, and it's only moving forward from there,
Yeah,
There's a lot of people
there's
working
with
for,
the legality, there's definitely like some gray area because how can you have someone locked up for a weed charge when someone else can
Right.
go to a store and buy
yeah,
it?
and then there's
Exactly.
people profiting
Making money off of
millions
it.
off of
Right.
it. Like,
Yup. That's crazy, man.
it's
That's a messed
crazy,
up world
but
we live in.
so what dispensary do you like most here in Florida?
So so I live in St. Augustine now, and right where I live, because I don't live like down by the beach. I live St. Johns County between Jacksonville and St. Augustine.
Uh-huh.
So
Okay.
there's none close by here. Like one plant I think whatever delivers, but I haven't got a delivery yet. I've actually went to them. I used to go to Liberty Health Sciences in Orange Park a lot. This stuff came from Satura. I like what's that one? Let me pull it up. I think I've been to most of them. I haven't been to Mad Men because a lot of them have like pens and cartridges and like pods, and I don't do none of that stuff. I just do the dabs, the wax, or the vape. You know what I mean, or flower.
Right.
What's the one right up the street? It's like 3 letters.
Move?
Yeah, Move.
There you go.
I like Move. a
That
lot,
got
too.
that. I didn't even like.
3 letters? Yeah. I hear they have really good like concentrates and things like
Yep.
that.
Yeah, that's the best place for it. And so I got a veterans discount, man. I'll tell you what, the prices, they need to be a lot cheaper for everybody already. It's like when Maryland first started, I saw the prices drop over the first year. A little bit. But here in Florida, they're still higher than Maryland's. I mean, I don't know. My veterans discount is
Florida
not.
market is just such a weird place, especially like right now in regards to just like I don't know if we'll leave this in, but just in honesty, like between us, just in regards to like how it's treated as a medical program, but then half the time these dispensaries treat it as a recreational program. Like, why are you doing like BOGO sales on medicine? Why is there like designer medicine if it's a medical state? Like,
No, you need to keep that in there because you're totally right.
yeah, it's just like,
Totally right
why
about
are you, and like, yes, there's so many medicinal benefits to it. And I feel bad for like a lot of people out there who like use those very medicinal benefits, like epilepsy. Like there's so much study and research that actually like helps seizures and stuff. And like my dad is like one of those people. So like I love that side of the community, but there also is a recreational and a like mental side as well that like it's beneficial there too. And maybe people do use it more like recreationally. And like, you know, it's just a balance. And I just think overall the community should just be like, yo, we're all like weed smokers. We should all just be kind to each other and love each other. But so
There's so
often
many
it's just
benefits.
not like that.
There's so many benefits and it's not killing anybody. And I'll tell you what, as a veteran with PTSD, someone who's been through physical, mental, sexual abuse, major depression and sleep disturbances, and as a type 1 diabetic, marijuana has changed my life. Like I used to do drugs. Like it's the only thing that I like to do. Like it helps me sleep. It helps me relax. I'm high strung, man. Diabetes, having to stick yourself with needles every day is not fun.
That's honestly something I wanted to get into a little more. Like how much specifically does marijuana like help you cope like with like the process of like diabetes and all that like every day?
So I think, okay, how much sleep do you get a night?
It depends.
Are you a decent sleeper?
Let's see. Yeah, like I mean, I probably sleep a little less than average, like probably 5 to 7 hours on average.
I probably get like 3 to 4 some nights. And it's sporadic. Like once I get comfortable and lay in bed, like I don't want to get into it because it just sucks, but weed definitely helps me sleep. And you can ask any diabetic. I have a lot of diabetic friends that it's their go-to, you know, because I don't like to I have pills from the VA to help me sleep. I don't like to take them. Make my hands go numb, man. I have melatonin, sleepy time tea, L-theanine or whatever, like all natural stuff. Like marijuana is natural. You know, like God put it on this earth for a reason. You know, we have endocannabinoid system for a reason.
Yeah, exactly. And it's just so like, it was only outlawed so many years ago. I'm high as fuck, so I forget the specific date, but like,
yeah, and
it's only been outlawed in like recent history, like less than 100 years ago, I want to say.
Yeah. And sleep is super important just for overall health. I mean, it
You
goes
don't
hand in
even
hand.
realize that.
Yeah, it's like it goes hand in hand with like what you're consuming, like your diet as well as your sleep.
Well, like
Your body
sleep
doesn't
in-
heal if you don't sleep.
Exactly,
like
right.
sleep in general, like yeah, exactly. It just deteriorates your overall just like being, whether it's physical, mental, emotional. Like sleep is a key and like improving, just like help you like process things. Oops, as well as like so much stuff.
And I like that I can have a sativa during the day if I want to get shit done, or if I want to sink in the couch and get locked with you guys, I can take an indica, or I can have some edibles. I love me some edibles, man. They make me just relax. Like, okay, so I got diagnosed with ADHD when I was 7. So that's why I'm like always on the move. Weed helps me chill. That's why I'm gonna smoke another bowl.
100% agree. You want to know something though? We're gonna drop some knowledge. It might not be knowledge by the time this comes out, but edibles are actually coming to the Florida program. August 8th to 16th is when they're starting to roll out.
It's news to me.
Might be news to some people.
What? Okay, so
I know
that's
one person. It's so like it was a secret for a while, but I know that one influencer account recently broke the news. So that's why I don't really feel bad sharing it at this point. You know, I don't have contracts to anyone. So I think it's cool. I'm a little disappointed because it's not what everyone's gonna think an edible is. It's
1 second, he's blowing out his rib.
Okay, no, I'm good. I'm right there.
I got you.
It's like milligram. It's like 5 milligram. Like they're tablets. They're gummies apparently.
Right. I make my own, man.
Yeah, I make my own edibles all the time, but apparently they taste like candy, and apparently you can get up to like 150 milligrams at a time. And I think it's a decent price. I forget. My Chase told me he would know a little bit more about this, but
what was that date again?
August 8th to 16th.
Ooh, okay.
So in the next 2 or 3 weeks or so.
Yeah, keep my eyes open for that.
In the next few days, it's August 8th.
Yo, well, how come you're not smoking, Zach?
I don't have my medical card, and I'm currently not in my legal state.
Okay.
So
he goes to college and
yeah, I'm the tech guy from our little bio.
Where you going to college at?
In Illinois. So they just recently passed it last year.
Holy shit! You know what? Speaking of Illinois, somebody just hit me yesterday on my Instagram from Illinois that told me she's a type 1 diabetic, and she was showing me pictures of their grow operation out there. They own a grow in Illinois.
That's cool. Yeah. I mean, it's good to see that. I want to say that more than half of the states have some sort of either medical or recreational program. So it's only a matter of time before federally it becomes legal.
The few hundred people in Congress, like.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
It's going to happen. It's going to happen.
I always predicted the year 2023, but it might be a little sooner in my opinion.
It would be nice. I mean, I never thought that I would see, it be medically legal in my state.
Right.
Never. Like back in the day, I never thought.
Especially even just 5 years ago.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep,
that was crazy talk 5 years ago.
Right.
I mean, we've had flower in the state only like a year now.
Yeah, so that's another thing. Maryland, when they started, like, it's always been flower, Here, we all had what, pods or what, tinctures and stuff?
Oil, tincture, I don't know, man. It's a bunch of bullshit. I mean, not bullshit. It's very good methods. But, like, when you think of weed, what do you think of?
Flower.
Right.
Exactly. I mean, I apologize for calling tincture that bullshit. But it's just like...
Nobody wants the bullshit-ass tinctures.
I actually like it, bro. Sublingual is crazy. Like, honestly, it's another method that, like, has its own tolerance, I feel like. Because, like, listen, I'll take a 500 milligram edible and, like, be vibing. I mean, I'll be high, but, like, I'll be vibing. But, like, I took a 10 milligram tincture edible the other day where you just, like, suck on it. And, like, I mean, like, I wasn't, like, stoned, but I was high, like, for 10 milligrams. I didn't think I'd feel a thing.
I'll tell you what, there's tinctures and stuff like that. The stuff that you don't have to smoke, it's better for kids, you know, like they have epilepsy. It's better for older people who don't want to smoke. It's
Exactly.
perfect for people like them.
Anyone who just who has
like us?
concerns about smoking, it's awesome.
Yeah. Yep. To ease them into it, because like I have people to this day that's like, no, I don't want to smoke. You know, it's like you can get your card. It's legal. You know.
Yeah.
No, you know, they're totally against
And
it.
I know so many people who are like, I'll be like, bro, like I'm like, bro, you smoke like a lot of weed. Like, why do you not just get your card? Like,
right, and just be legal.
Like, that's another reason to do it is like legality, you know?
Yeah.
And I recommend it to so many people because, sorry, Chase is texting me here. I was just getting distracted, but,
You're good.
there's so many, I don't know what I say.
Oh, you were talking about legality. You were probably going to say it's probably worth it
Just for that.
to spend
yeah.
the money to be safe, to get safe medicine, and to not have to worry
Yeah,
about the law,
safe
than to go
medicine
to
is what I
jail.
want to say, so you know what you're smoking. And yeah, is there a bunch of stuff about like mold and pesticides, but it's still better than what you're getting on the street, no matter what.
I got to hit on that. Okay, I got to touch on that subject. Since I've been in Florida, before I got my card with like after the first 2 months, because I had to have like you know, a stable address and whatnot. But I've been sold on the streets CBD weed like 4 or 5 different times. You know, like even since I've had my card, yeah, the dispensary was closed. So what? I had to go to the streets. I don't trust buying off the streets. I'd rather have my card and go be safe and be able to go to the dispensary.
Exactly.
You know,
And, you know, it's only a matter of
rob you out
time.
here, people will rob you in a heartbeat.
Yeah, it's just
That's
safer, man. I
unfortunate,
recommend,
yeah.
and so many people I feel like are just like, yeah, bro, I've been thinking about it. Like, just act. Like, just do it, you know?
Yeah. And if
You know,
more
it's
people
hard
do
times
it,
now.
it's gonna make change.
And, like, I guess a lot of people also don't realize, like, when you get your med card, bro, like, you're also getting, like you save your money. There's a lot of discounts, like,
Yep.
so.
Another thing with Florida, isn't their grow operation from start to finish pretty
Right.
much one company? So that
Yeah.
was
That was
Maryland's
Well,
different.
that's what's because in Maryland and DC, there's just a bunch of different dispensaries, and they all have like the same products. Maybe some
Yep.
variety, like where they get it from, but like it's not. You know, it's horizontally integrated.
This is harvest here. You know, it's from start to finish. It's
Right.
harvest, or if it's
Yeah.
move, it's all moves products from fucking grow to grow to. You know, and
yeah.
I
There's
think
a lot of.
Go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say, there's a lot of people that like there's pros and cons to what they call the vertical integration aspect of like the Florida program. And it's like a higher level of entry. So you can't just say, oh, I want to start like a small grow operation, or I want to open up a shop like they have all over California. Like you can't do like a mom and pop shop. You can't do like something like that. It's got to be a large company that has the ability to take care of all aspects of it. So that's part of the negative side of the vertical integration. So, and when it comes to federally, it's not just about getting it done. It's about getting it done correctly.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Sorry, texting
I'm on
Chase.
a podcast.
You're good. Where's Cece? Cece's not going to make an appearance?
She's sleeping. All right, I'll move.
She's.
No, I
Who's
can't.
CC?
Everything's set up right here.
Yeah, you're good. His dog.
Oh no, dude! I gotta see the dog. Come on now.
Okay.
Come
here we
on.
go. Everyone knows.
We'll get you set back up again.
You can hear?
Yeah, we can hear you. Is she chilling? Oh my goodness.
Is he good?
Passed out, man. Oh, what's up, pup?
How you doing, baby?
Look at that. How old?
She is just about to turn one.
Oh wow,
11
dude! Titan turns 4 on October 4th, man. I don't know what
Nice.
I'd do without my dog.
Yeah, I
You
love
get your
dogs.
dog high?
He might be unplugged real quick. Hold on.
Oh,
Yeah, I see they do like is it CBD for dogs or something like that?
yeah.
They do
They
like
have
the
a bunch of
biscuits
CBD products for them.
because I guess they have a cannabinoid system as well.
You can hear me?
Yeah, you're back.
Yep.
We were just talking about like the CBD dog treats and things like that.
You ever get your dog high?
No, I have not done that personally, but I actually was thinking about making her a CBD birthday cake.
Perfect. Perfect.
Yeah, that's honestly, I was thinking that'll be a video coming soon. I don't know. I think that stuff's really cool. They definitely have a endocannabinoid disclaimer.
So
Whatever.
check this out. Titan, he's so chill. He doesn't like storms though. Storms,
neither does
loud
mine, though.
noises, fireworks, like on 4th of July. He
Yeah.
hates it, man. So I've never got him stoned until last year. Beginning of last year, one day I was like, he was just shaking real bad, man. I was sitting there with him over a storm, and I took a bong rip and I blew it in his nose. And that dog stopped shaking. Like, we literally sat there and stared at the storm together, and he stopped shaking. And ever since, like, during storms and stuff, I'll blow it in his nose, and he just chills out.
Just a little, yeah.
Doesn't make him like
Crazy.
crazy like anything. Like, it just chills. So it's good for people and animals.
Yeah, that's
Granted,
super
like,
interesting.
This here's my roommate's dog. His name's Bob.
Hey, what's up?
He's a little bit more energetic, so he needs like the the CBD treats.
Yeah,
Mhm.
especially the smaller dogs are a lot more energetic.
Yeah, you can give him like 5 of those.
Yeah, but my dog, we rescued him after a hurricane, and he's to this day he's scared of like storms, and he's scared of rain, and he's scared of water. Like, he won't swim, he won't do anything. And I think part of that has to be because he was outside during the hurricane.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so he's not too bad with the fireworks though.
Hey,
My
fuck
dog
this
doesn't like
hurricane though, right?
Doesn't
Hey?
like water. Yeah, hurricane. Yeah, we were supposed
So-
to have one.
What's the weather like where you're at, Aaron?
Nothing.
We got
Nothing
we
ever
got
happened.
like a little bit of rain, like less rain than like a daily Florida.
You wouldn't even know. You wouldn't have
Yeah.
known there was a hurricane if no one ever said anything.
or
you
tropical
might just be
storm,
like, "Oh,
whatever. Yeah,
kinda
maybe the
rainy
the
or-"
waves might have been good, but
What
other
was
than
the
that-
one last year? I moved here. That was my first hurricane, and it was like, I thought it was serious, not being
Right.
from here, and it was just kind of
Oh,
like,
that's true. You haven't been here a while. Yeah,
Yeah.
I've been through. We've
Been
been through
through a
plenty
lot
of
of them.
hurricanes. Last year,
Okay.
I can't remember what it was called. There's just been so many, but we haven't
Yeah.
had like a really bad one. I mean, for some people, I'm sure there's been damages and whatnot. But for the most part, like, you'll just see like a lot of loose debris around the day after, like the trees and stuff like that. But I mean, I've been fortunate enough to not have anything serious happen, and a lot of the houses are built differently here to withstand the winds and things like that.
dude, Mother Nature is not a force to reckon with. Man.
Yeah. It's just like a perfect recipe, like the wind's coming off of Africa and it forms over the Atlantic, and then it just comes, I guess, through currents or something like that. I don't know
Yep.
much about it, but it just goes right. Florida's just right in that location. A lot of the islands too, they get hit pretty bad as well.
I need to travel to, have you been to Jenny Springs? You guys been there?
Yes. 1 second. Give me 1 second. Sorry.
Okay.
Aaron, what does your shirt say?
Absent-minded. All right. Sorry.
Jenny
Chase sent me
Springs,
some pretty uplifting stuff that I didn't see from Reddit. So shout out to anyone on Reddit watching this, because honestly just made my day. Like, we might cut this, but it was some really nice stuff.
Reddit?
Yeah, Reddit. We there's this community called FL Medical Trees and FL Trees, where there's a lot of just like news and stuff.
Yeah.
And sometimes people just don't like us for whatever reason, but there was just a
Haters
big
gonna hate.
Yeah,
Yeah.
haters gonna hate. I mean, I'm just out here to put out good vibes and good content, and constructive criticism is awesome, but just like blatant hate and like downvotes, is for no reason. But just, and then it's on this last post. There's a lot of good people on it. So shout out to everyone who was nice. And I mean, maybe you're a nice person, you just don't like our content. That's fine too. I'm not saying anything. I'm just high. So
Yeah.
just like shout
Let
out
them
to
hate,
everyone.
man. Don't even give them any credit, man. Fuck them.
So anyways, what were we talking about?
The Springs.
Oh, so Jenny Springs. What were you asking about it?
Have you been to Jenny Springs?
I've
man?
been to
I'm
Jenny
trying
Springs a lot. My fraternity that I was in did a retreat there yearly, and it was a good time.
That's got to be pretty crazy.
Yeah, that was a good time. I mean, it's just such a nice place. The springs are beautiful. There's so many like cool things. You can go tubing down it. It's cold, and you definitely don't want to be in it at night, but it's
There is
fun.
gators there, right?
Yeah, actually,
There's gators everywhere.
We
Have
always
you
say that-
seen one yet? You've only been here how long?
I've been here a year, so I've seen a few, like, their head popping out of the water.
Right.
when I first visited Florida a few years ago, do you know where Denellen is?
I don't actually.
Denellen. I visited Denellen. My exes got family out there, and we went to the Devil's Den, and I scooted over
Dude,
in the Devil's Den. But
we're going there. We're trying to make a vlog there soon.
oh man, it was awesome. But we rented a boat. We rented a pontoon boat nearby the Devil's Den, and we went down the river, and we were swimming in the river, and there was literally a gator, like a huge,
A big,
gator, like 10, 15 feet from us. We swam back to the boat so fast.
Yeah.
I don't do water. I can't see my feet, but the Devil's Den is clear. It's nice. Oh man,
I heard if you go there like super early in the morning, there's like steam coming off it and stuff, and it looks like smoke from hell.
really.
Yeah, that's what I heard
crazy.
online.
I believe
Like morning steam, yeah.
Yeah.
That's a pretty place, man. You can look down, just look down and see. There's a big open hole.
Yeah.
And what are those big spiders you guys got out here?
Banana
Zipper spiders or banana spiders or
Yeah,
whatever?
yeah, the yellow ones, yeah.
Man, when I went there, I seen the biggest one I've ever seen in my life. They got it sitting right in the corner, of the building. It's like this big. It's huge. It's
They
massive.
don't really bother the people
not
that much,
poisonous.
though. They're not.
I mean, I'm not
they're
gonna go
just big.
touching it.
Yeah.
I'm terrified of spiders. That's like
Yeah.
my one phobia.
We got a lot of
Really?
snake.
You got
Yeah,
arachnophobia?
I used to own a snake. I fuck with snakes, bugs, whatever. Spiders, man, just can't fucking do it. My skin, while I was jet skiing in Chesapeake Bay, bro. Went to take the cover off the jet ski. Spider ran right across my finger, this bit, not across it, right next to it. I literally jumped back and was like, babe, is there a spider on me? I feel like my skin's really crawling. I was like, holy shit.
Yeah, a lot of wildlife in Florida for sure.
Damn, yeah, I like it though, man. It's cool. I'm not scared of spiders or snakes or anything. I fish a lot, so I see a lot of them. Just this morning,
yeah.
right in my neighborhood, I was longboarding with my dog, and I found a legit full shed of a skin of a snake. I don't know if it was a black snake or what, but it was just sitting there right between the houses, and I'm like, this is Florida, you know?
He used to own a snake, actually.
There's a lot. I'll see a lot of the black racers. They call them in my backyard and stuff. But you do have to
Caught one
watch
of those
out.
the other day in the bathroom at the gym. It was inside.
Yeah,
Jesus.
they usually run away. They're pretty scared, but there are some venomous ones that you have to watch out for. We got the water moccasin or the cottonmouth or whatever they call it. So you just gotta be careful. And they swim too, which is weird to think about.
Yep.
Yeah,
Good old
definitely.
Florida.
It's so weird because I grew up here, just being around it and being there's an alligator over there, or
there's lizards everywhere.
There's a snake at the soccer field,
The lizards, dude. I've never seen so many lizards in my life.
Dude, that's just normal.
Now I'm
You
seeing
grow up
big
catching
ones
them,
everywhere.
eventually you
ones.
accidentally rip the tail off one, you feel terrible.
Yeah, they have. You could when I was little, I used to just catch them, not to harm them, but just to play. And if you get them by the tail, they'll actually detach their tail and it'll grow back.
Their tails.
It took me 6 months before I knew. I finally paid attention to one. Their neck does that thing that comes out.
that's like a mating thing. The
I
male.
had no idea.
Me? I've literally sat there and watched if you sit and watch long enough, high as fuck, you watch their rituals. Males will attack each other. I've literally watched a lizard rip off that throat part and fucking kill another lizard.
Savage.
Yeah, dude.
I walked out my garage and two were intertwined having sex the other
Yeah,
day.
bro, they just be fucking all the time.
Doing it. At some crazy angle too. He was getting it.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's why there's so many of
Bands,
them.
but I mean,
Yeah, they're everywhere, and it's
It's
just
too bad they don't serve a better purpose unless they do, maybe eating bugs. But
they do. Yeah, they definitely do eat the bugs. I don't know if it makes a big difference. But we do have a lot of mosquitoes too.
yeah. Oh man,
and I'm
the
pretty
bugs are
sure
bad down here.
I think actually there's some type of fish, or maybe it's the frogs. They actually eat the mosquito larvae because they lay their eggs
When it's in the water, right?
Right.
Yeah, that
So
makes
there's a lot
sense.
of wildlife that helps with the mosquitoes, but it's
Science.
It's very swampy, so we get a lot of mosquitoes and stuff.
I'm gonna do something funny, maybe.
Yeah, but we've grown up with the lizards, so we're just used to it. Is this Chase?
Maybe. Yo, we're on a podcast.
You're on a podcast?
What's up, stranger?
Oh my gosh, yo, what's up? That's so funny.
We just a couple minutes ago shouted
Bro,
out.
this is gonna go in the video and everyone's gonna know that I'm mid shit.
Hey, that's your thumbnail right there.
That's the thumbnail. Yeah.
Thumbnail.
Yeah. Oh, man.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah, I went with
actually
space
doing
today.
good
You
for
noticed
once.
that? Yeah.
Oh, I thought you said he's showing his face today.
No, I said he's in space.
Hi,
He's in
Alice.
space.
This has been a great podcast. I can't wait for you to fucking see it. We just shouted out all the homies on Florida Medical. I read some of the comments, not out loud, but just in the fucking. I didn't see all those. I didn't see any of those notifications. Yeah, so I was like,
You're gonna get some haters.
Wait for the podcast, get back into it again.
all right, see you guys. Peace out.
Peace out.
That was funny.
This has been a good podcast so far. Definitely my favorite, like most natural, just like talking.
Genuine, yeah.
Yeah, I'm about to take another one, bro. I usually smoke like indicas. I mean, I know it's really more about the terpene profile, but for it's about the overall cannabinoid profile. I get it. I know. Please.
No, I'm feeling good,
I'm
man.
just fucking kidding. Yeah, but like I like when you just don't get tired, man. You can literally just keep smoking, and then all of a sudden you're just like
Stuck.
it's fucking crazy.
Couchlock.
Yeah, exactly. Even if you're not fucking smoking that Mycrene Dream, whatever the fuck. I don't know, man. I don't know. Anyways, there's a segment we want to do with Insulin Junkie, and it's called a fridge tour. That's why I'm in the kitchen today. Me not knowing a lot about diabetes, but also really liking munchies and like eating stuff, I'm gonna go through my fridge and just be like, this is what I would eat. Like, what is the thought process that you have to go through? Like, just to give really people an idea of, you know, I mean, I when I'm stoned, like just in general, I want to put
Crack it
myself in
open.
other
What you got
people's
in there?
shoes, so, all right,
Let's see what you got in there.
let's start.
Empty. No.
I mean, it's pretty empty. I just got back. Let's start with Italian sub from Publix.
All right, so turn it around. Let me see the nutrition label.
Oh, the carbs, right?
Look at total carbs. What are the total carbs? Total carbs.
Where would I see this?
It's
It's
probably like
it's one of the
halfway
main
down.
ones, like underneath like sodium.
It'll
and
be
shit.
it'll be darker highlighted than most of them. Should be.
Serving size, calories. I mean, I see calories.
No, down. It's gonna be like on that list.
Fat, trans fat, cholesterol, sodium. Total carbs,
There it is.
56 grams.
56 grams. How many servings is that? Is that one serving or is that two servings?
So it says serving size 1 sandwich.
One sandwich. All right, so let's say my sugar's high right now, but 56.
That milkshake. It's that milkshake.
Yeah, I know. I'm about to take some insulin. I'll put it in my pump right now. I'll say 56 carbs, and I can take 56 carbs actually because this milkshake had more than that. So I got to take 3.76 units of insulin.
Oh, so there's like a system there, and you input it, and it tells you the recommended. Okay, that's super nice, actually.
I'm actually going to take some insulin right now.
Yeah,
man.
hold on.
So I would eat that like, I don't know, probably right after I got from the gym. It's healthy. I mean, I don't know. I don't eat super healthy like some people do. Like, I'm not vegan, you know. I eat steaks
Gotta
and
get that
stuff.
protein, yeah.
Yeah. But I work out really hard too. I have a super high metabolism. So I could eat that right now and probably eat another one in like a half an hour. I'd be fine.
Yeah, but it's
Mac and
interesting to
cheese
see.
from
Ooh,
Publix.
What is it?
mac and cheese.
from Publix.
Dude, I had macaroni and cheese last night. How many carbs are in
93
that?
grams.
93? That's a
For that
lot.
whole tub, though,
That's
you
a
might not
lot,
eat that whole
yeah.
thing. Yeah.
I'd probably have to take like 7 units.
It's
Yeah,
820 calories.
Yeah, I don't-
Jeez.
Yeah, that's a lot of people look at calories. I don't really watch calories too much because I just burn them off so fast.
One
What
second.
else you got in there? What's in the freezer? I know you got some ice cream up in there.
All right. One second.
Yeah, what about like sweet things? What about like high sugar things? Do you have to worry about that as much, or is
Oh,
it
yeah,
more
I
about
got
the
it,
Like
carbs?
straight candies and stuff, I try to stay
Right.
away from, man. Like,
Okay,
yeah.
that makes
If
sense.
it's
This is my
big
fridge.
sugars,
but-
it's not good for me. Unless my sugar's low, unless I need it, then I'll take
You get a little like pick me up. Oh, geez,
Oh
what
my
is
god,
that?
you're gonna make me sick, bro. Ew.
All right. Disclaimer.
What is
I have
that?
never. All right, listen. I bought this for a
Fucking Sour
video
Patch Kids
idea.
in there.
I
bought
bought
it
this
for-
for a video idea a while ago, and I never have tried one. I
Eat
think
one
I'm,
right now. You gotta eat one right
Yeah,
now.
eat it on camera. Let's go.
Them shits look gross. I saw them in the
Gross.
store, dude.
Bro, you can't mix
Oh.
that with chocolate. That's got to be like a chocolate chip cookie. That can't
Oh, what
be
do you
some.
mean? It's limited edition.
And
It's
I love
limited edition.
Dad ruined it for me because I love Chips Ahoy. I stirred away from Chips Ahoy when I saw that one.
Oh no!
Do
I
it,
do
dude.
have
What
to
do they
eat
have?
one on camera. Yeah, you have to.
Gotta see this.
Oh my goodness! Is it like color or they're like pieces of it? That's gross.
Oh,
It's not bark.
I'm just fucking everything up.
It's okay. Oh no!
Do it, dude. I think it's gonna make you sick.
Right. It's gonna be like sour. That's gonna be the weirdest thing.
Yeah, that's not. I don't know, man.
Oh no,
Ooh.
this can't go
Well,
up.
okay, what's the sugars on that? What's the total carbs for?
Ah, Jesus.
No.
Ah. See, loud man.
Tilt your camera back up. There you go.
Total
It'll probably be by servings, so it might not be too much.
carbohydrate 23 grams.
That's for how many
Probably-
cookies? For probably 3 cookies.
Serving size is 3 cookies. Yeah.
Boom. Yeah. I read about a lot of
no.
nutrition labels.
All right, this just turned into a food review. Let's go. Oh,
Oh man.
it's too late now. You gotta eat it.
Oh no! Oh no! I forgot it was Sour Patch Kids.
Yeah, you gotta. I don't think the milk was the move, buddy. I'm sorry.
That's the part. That's why it's a joke.
Oh no.
These already off the. What is this like a like? What is this chocolate chip? Like, is it a chocolate chip?
First there's sour, then there's sweet, and there's
Then you
chocolate, and then
vomit.
there's milk. Like what the fuck?
Then you
That doesn't
vomit.
sound
All right,
good.
good luck with that. And
Alright.
once you do that, I gotta. Oh gosh, we talked on another podcast about like what's the weirdest thing you've ever eaten.
I don't know, man. Oh man. Probably something when I was in Korea, but
Oh,
I wasn't high then. But it was weirdest thing high. Oh man. I don't know because look, I'm.
He doesn't look like he enjoys it.
Ooh. Was it good? Is it super sweet? It's probably too sugary. I can't do too sugary, man.
Is it
Once
sour
you
or
like
is
lay
it
off the
sweet?
sweets for a while, trying to go back to stuff like that is like, like
Yeah, I got a buddy. He doesn't have diabetes or anything, but he just never was about the sweets. And I mean, I guess it's.
I just
it's
want
a
to
good thing.
apologize to my body for swallowing that.
You should. Oh man.
Who came up with
What
that
it really
idea?
tastes
That's
like.
not.
I need to know what it really tastes like. Was it enjoyable? Did you like, oh, I want to eat another one?
No, I don't want to eat another one.
Okay. Yeah, I
It's
didn't
like
think so.
it's not even a Sour Patch Kid. It's
It's not
like
like a.
it's like
They're
it's
not
like you
chewy
just put
little
kind of like
spots?
fruit snack flavoring, slightly sour kid Patch Kid esque like fruit snack flavoring into
Ugh.
like and it's chewy. Those chocolate chips are like that shit, so it's just that shape.
Nah.
So like there's like Sour Patch gum goo in my teeth.
And you wonder why America's fat and there's
Like
so
yeah,
many people that has
I didn't
diabetes.
actually want to eat these. This was for a video, like I said, but
Yeah.
You're a trooper, bro.
it's like, so imagine if you just took a Chips Ahoy
Bravo.
and then a Sour Patch Kid and you just chewed them at the same time. Like, why would you do that?
Tooth decay.
Yeah, cavities.
Yeah, man.
Oh,
yeah,
man.
these are going right in the trash.
But anyways, I really like sushi. Do they have sushi in South Korea?
Yeah, but I've had more sushi out here than I did in South Korea.
Right.
I
Do you
love
like
sushi, man.
Yeah, I like sushi a lot.
So what-
actually.
So
Look, one of
many
my-
people I know have been talking about sushi lately, and I just am not the biggest fan, and now I kind of want to go get some fucking sushi.
You ever had a Playboy roll?
I don't think so.
All right, so imagine a roll. It's got tempura asparagus, tempura shrimp, spicy tuna, and then
I
it's
like the
wrapped
spicy
up,
tuna.
and then they have filleted shrimp on top, and it's spicy
Ooh.
mayo and some crunchy stuff. They roll it up in aluminum foil, put it on a plate full of alcohol, bring it out to you, light it on fire.
Oh shit.
Delicious, man.
That
You don't
sounds
have-
good.
You don't
That
need,
sounds crazy.
wasabi or soy sauce. But I'll eat all
Yeah.
types of rolls.
Yeah,
just
I
don't
like the-
ones with the big fish on top. Ugh.
No, I do like the ones that have like the spicy tuna or the spicy salmon and things like that.
So
but
good.
or like the shrimp, yeah.
What do you got? A pizza there? Is that a pizza? I can't.
It's a frozen pizza, yeah.
Okay,
Pepperoni
so
pizza.
look. What are the carbs on that per slice?
39.
39 a slice.
39 per slice.
So you
Holy
probably have
shit.
like at least like 3 slices, maybe.
Yeah.
I mean, if I'm eating a pizza, I'm eating the whole pizza.
Hey, so look, I'm gonna tell you what, man. I haven't been diabetic my whole life. I found out 7 years ago. It's definitely changed me because I wouldn't be as fit as I am today if I didn't have diabetes. Helped me stop drinking, smoking cigarettes. Like, I've never been one of those people to be super addictive to anything. Like, I've always had my anti-drug in the back of my mind the whole time.
Right.
But it'll humble you. So I don't wish it upon anybody, but just be health conscious, man, because
Yeah, for sure.
you can eat that pizza, then you can eat them cookies with them Chips Ahoy. Look, type 2 diabetes is a thing, and it comes from them fucking cookies.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
You know?
Yeah, well, I think it's definitely good that it sparked a positive change in your life.
I'm trying to help other people, man. I mean,
Exactly. Spread the message.
I'm not perfect at all, but you get some sort of gratification and just like, it just feels good to help other people. And if I can help somebody be fit and take care of themselves and help their mental health, like this is my second podcast today. I did one on mental health this morning for diabetic and fitness for a lady that's in the UK. And that one hit my heart, man. That one spoke home. So, and this one's just fun because you guys are awesome, man.
So on a deeper note, let's get deep for like 1 minute. What is like the number one advice you'd give anyone who just found out they got diabetes?
All right. So if anybody, like when I first got diagnosed, I didn't have anybody in my life to help me stay on top of it or to motivate me or to I had like a few nutrition classes and I didn't know much, but there's like a whole world out there of diabetics. There's a whole community. I would dive in with them head first because you're going to get better information than you are from anybody. Like these doctors, they might tell you, and they're going to give you a lot of good information, but would you rather trust a doctor or somebody that's had it 20 years, and that can tell you, oh, you got to do this when you have a low, or because there's so many other complications. Like this shit might kill me one day. Like thank God, by the grace of God, I get my medicine from the VA. I don't have to pay for it, but there's people out here that have to ration their insulin, man, just to survive, So if I can help anybody else, I would say take care of your health, take care of your fitness, stay on top of it, and just be motivated. People can always reach out to me. If there's any diabetics watching this, I'm not perfect, but if you need anybody, a shoulder to lean on, I'll definitely help me. I'll never turn away a diabetic.
Yeah, and we'll definitely link. We'll link everything
put it up,
for them.
At Insulin Junkie on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, I assume.
Yeah, my YouTube's Insulin Junkie. You can find me on Instagram at Insulin Junkie 2. And for my diabetics, my personal page is insulin_junkie87. I'll send it to you.
One thing we haven't even talked about that I'm kind of surprised is like what you post on your channel a lot, like the junkie part.
The junkie part.
Like I assume it's a play on like adrenaline junkie as well because you do a lot of
it's
the biking.
Yeah, my motorcycle. Okay. So
Titans waking up.
I'm a little bit different than everybody else, man. I ride motorcycles, I'm a little bit hectic, crazy. I live life on the fast lane. Life is short, I like to have fun. So it's a play on that. And also people, I used to do drugs, I never shot anything up. I never had a drug problem like that, but I have dabbled. My mother's a drug addict. I lost her to drugs. And that's another thing I want to raise awareness about. So a play on, junkie. So Insulin Junkie, man, that's me.
Awesome,
I like that, man.
With that, is there anything else you want to say? Any more questions you have for us, or?
Nah, man, I appreciate you guys, man. I'm glad I got to finally make it. I know we're missing Cuzzo, but we gotta use that for the thumbnail. We better.
Yeah, there we go. We got him taking a shit.
And we'll definitely have to get you back on. I had a really good time. Thank you so much for joining us and sharing all that information and making fun of Aaron for eating those bum ass cookies.
Yeah, those things are disgusting. I literally feel sick now. I feel like I need to go to bed the rest of the day. It's shameful.
Must be Couchlock or something.
Yeah.
Heard that,
all right, thank you guys so much. This was Insulin Junkie. Peace. All right, thank you guys so much for watching. Chase will be back next week. We'll be having more awesome guests. The Chase usually does the outro. So like, comment, subscribe, notify, follow us, do all that shit. Have a fucking Couchlock day!
I'm equipped with the brushstrokes. Cutthroat from the low when no love goes. Women buddy like it's been that. Wanna fuck me looking at the bill stack. Off the bubbly buddy, I've been stressed out. Let the smoke scream from my chest out. Niggas laced up, I really hate love from a stranger. Shit is fake stuff.